The South Carolina deputy who shot a 70-year-old man during a traffic stop after mistaking his cane for a shotgun during a traffic stop broke down in tears as other officers arrived, according to dashcam video that has been released. York County Deputy Terrence Knox is on administrative leave as state agents are investigating the shooting that took place of Bobby Kniep of North Carolina. We now have video, and I'll show you some of the video. Kniep quickly pulls over on the 4-lane highway near Clover outside of Charlotte after Knox puts on the sirens and the blue lights. Officials say that Knox, who's a 3-year veteran of the department, pulled over the pickup truck because of expired license plates. And Kniep gets out of the pickup, turns towards the bed of his pickup truck without acknowledging the police officer. The officer starts yelling, "Sir," and then takes Mr. Kniep takes out a cane. And at that point, the officer shoots him and realizes it was only a cane, runs over, and immediately calls for emergency medical services. Let's look at a little bit of the dash cam video here.
Wrong Taylor Street.
Most fellas gonna be the apartment. Trailer park. Hey, sir. 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 Oh. Hey, hey, hey! Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Oh, Johnny, let me get you in there. You okay? You okay? Yeah. Where you at? I'm gonna get them off and then you hit the attack. Oh, it hurts. Johnny, get me in there. Fall in one. It's trying to stomach. Who was shooting? Stay right there. Who was doing the shooting? No, sir, you put me. I was shooting. I got a cane out. Can I'm so sorry. Stay still. Stay still. I'll be all right. No,
Oh, Lord, please. Please, Lord, help us. Please, what am I going to do, Bob? Please.
So Knox was shouting expletives as he ran to check on Kniep, who was hit once. He is expected to recover. The thing about this is it's obvious that in this case that the officer really did think, listen, this guy gets right out of his truck as soon as we pull over. He grabs something out of the bed and points it at me. It is dark. I shoot. I immediately realize it's not a gun. I feel bad. I reportedly cry and I call for help. There probably will be a lawsuit here. It's unclear whether it will go for or against the plaintiff in this case. And Officer Knox said to the other officers who showed up, "I promise to God I thought it was a shotgun." I'd never understand why, when you get pulled over, you should just stay in the car. In other words, the first thing to do when you're pulled over, which I always do, is to do absolutely nothing and to make it clear you're not a threat. I don't know, this is a 70-year-old guy. There was no real reason to immediately get out of the vehicle. Then he was non-responsive. All of a sudden, he's grabbing something. It's a horrible situation, but just stay in the vehicle, right?
Of course, yeah. Stay in your vehicle and keep your hands on the wheel. That's the number one thing to do. I can see, watching the video, why the officer thought that this guy was pulling some type of gun with a long barrel out of his car. That is what it looked like. But still, like we talked about earlier, there's this mentality that everyone's got a gun, everyone's out to get you, and that's not helping the situation.
No question about it. So the micro-analysis is that the police officer clearly was not going out there trying to just shoot people he pulls over. This was not a logical decision to get out of the police car. But if we take a broader perspective, the fact that so many people have guns has created a climate where police officers are far quicker to assume that what someone has is a gun. There's no question that a similar situation in other countries does not lead to shots being fired by the police officer this quickly, because there would be less of a context in which the officer would assume that there is a gun in someone's truck bed.
Yeah, but you know what? We're in too deep. This is how it is now, and you just have to be very careful when you get pulled over. Don't do anything. Keep your hands on the wheel and just play it cool.
Did you like that video? Please subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button below. Didn't like that video? Please click the subscribe button below and just leave us nasty comments.